If you're a high value guy, you're building businesses, hitting the gym, you're crushing your goals, but you're still not meeting the kind of women you actually want, well, it's not your fault. It's simply that you don't have an actionable system. This is the exact 3-step dating system that I teach all of my clients, from pro fighters in MMA to six-figure e-com entrepreneurs to guys in crypto. Basically guys who run their businesses and crush it in life, but who just want to master the dating part of their life with precision. So just like business, dating starts with lead flow. No leads, no deals. And in dating, your input is how often you meet women through real life, not through luck, not through dating apps, but through an actual system in real life. And so this is your input, aka your approaches. This means building a lifestyle where meeting women happens automatically, right? We don't want to make it an effort. We don't want to make it difficult or hard to do, because it's not going to be sustainable. And this means approaching the barista. This means saying hi to the girl at your gym, or this means that whenever you're going from A to B and you see someone you really like, that you have an actionable system that allows you to create that conversation and make something happen. And so what is really key is we don't want to have a separate dating time, right? We don't want to separate business time from dating time. We want to make it all just one. We want to make meeting women part of our lifestyle, so it becomes this almost thing that we forget. It's just part of what we do. Now, here's a mistake most men make. They basically try to impress every woman that is part of their life, or every woman that they see. And we want to avoid that. You're the prize. You're filtering her. And so the second step of the funnel is really, once you have those leads, once you have those girls you actually approach during your day, you want to filter through. And there's really two main keys to filtering through women. But the first thing to filter out women is you want to make them qualify, right? If they're even a good fit for you. And the second thing is we want to show intent. Because if you're not showing intent, that is where you're having all of these boring conversations that either end you in the friend zone or just don't lead anywhere, and it doesn't end in a date, it doesn't end in you going home with the girl, or it doesn't end in, something more meaningful. And so from the moment you approach, you're filtering for, is she emotionally available? Does she match your energy? Is she feminine and playful? Because a hot girl is not enough. We don't want someone who's just hot. We want someone who matches all of these boxes. And so we really want to go from, I hope she likes me, to, let's see if she's worth my time. And what this does when you actually filter through women is it triggers the pre-selection switch in a female's brain, because she's thinking, if he has the audacity, the balls to filter through me and actually make me qualify, then he must have other options. Like, there's no way he just does that without having other girls he could meet. And they were right. Because at this point, you should be dating different girls, meeting different girls, so you can actually then, from a place of choice and abundance, pick the right girl that is right for you. Whether that's one girl, multiple girls, that's up to you. And so as an example, what you could say is, you seem cool, but are you actually fun, or you're just hot? And this does two things. Number one, you filter through. And number two, it is very flirty. It is some nice banter, because how many guys would do that? Not many. And so the third part is your actual output. What are you getting out of this? And this is usually dates and just results, right? This is what we're looking for, because once you get a date, you can turn that into more if you desire so. Now, the way you convert the leads, then filter them and get an actual output in dates, is you have to lead the entire interaction from the start. If you don't lead, this is not going to work. You're not going to get dates. So what you want to do is set the date very clearly, right? You want to let her know from the start, okay, this is when we're going to meet again. And be very clear and firm with that. Obviously, you want to build tension and you want to escalate physically. Now, I can't go too much in depth on these right now because the video would be too long, but I will definitely make a video on how to escalate physically and how to build tension, because I think that's super, super important as well. Now, this is also where most guys totally fumble and fuck this up, because they're either way too passive or way too vague. They say something like, oh, let me know when you're free again. No, you don't want to do that. You never want to ask a girl to let you know when she's free, because they just can't organize stuff. So instead, you want to say something like, oh, I'll see you on Thursday. We'll get some drinks. Or what fits you best, Tuesday or Wednesday? Clear schedule. I'll see you tomorrow evening, right? You want to have some fixed date or day, or even give her the, as I just demonstrated, the choice of 2 days, but it needs to be tangible. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. And that certainty and decisiveness is truly deeply attractive to women. That is what they crave. So you need to demonstrate that. Now, this funnel is how high-value men date women. They don't chase random women. They don't waste time. They optimize a system that attracts the right ones. And we do that through these 3 steps. And so what's cool with this system is that every date you get is more feedback. And more feedback gives you more leads. And since you're having more leads, you're able to go on more dates. And since you have more dates, you get more leads. And so it's this absolute flywheel where the system really gets better once you know how to do it. Now, if you want help building your own dating system, one that works around your schedule, filters for high quality women, and gets your results fast, I'm opening up a few free strategy calls this week with me. We'll map out your exact approach strategy, install the right habits, and fix what's keeping you stuck. So make sure you click the link below. I'm JohnnySocial.com. We'll build you an actionable system, and I'll see you in the next one.